4 a.m. AccuWeather is sponsored by the Capital Center for Digestive Health. Accused child molester Jerry Sandusky is back behind bars on new charges tonight. 2 new accusers have come forward. That brings to 10 the number of alleged victims in the Sandusky case. So far, the ex-Penn State defensive coordinator has not made bail. It's set at $250,000 cash. Here's KYW Harrisburg Bureau Chief Tony Romeo.
The Attorney General's office announced the new charges by a press release, saying the charges were recommended by a grand jury based on evidence and information presented after Sandusky's initial arrest on November 5th. The charges involve 2 young men identified as Victim 9 and Victim 10. The AG's office said Victim 9 encountered Sandusky at around the age of 11 or 12.
Wow, look at that. They say this is supposed to go over to snow.
For corruption that included trying to sell or trade an appointment to the Senate seat that was vacated by President Obama. Before his sentencing, Blagojevich apologized for his crime and asked for mercy from the judge, saying, "I am unbelievably sorry." But the judge told him, quote, "The jury didn't believe you, and neither do I." He is the second successive Illinois governor sentenced for corruption. Alex Stone, ABC News.
Blagojevich has been free on bail since his arrest 3 years ago and has kept a pretty high profile, even during a stint on Celebrity Apprentice, which is a reality TV show. Back to school tomorrow for students at Father Doug, as we hear from KYW's Robin Culverwell.
On Sunday, people attending a cheerleading competition began complaining of eye and skin irritation, and by Monday, their numbers approached 200. Father Judge High School was closed, the air tested, surfaces swabbed, and neither the city's Department of Public Health nor an independently hired company could find the culprit. So now school is back in session after the building was given the all-clear. School President Father Joe Campolone on tomorrow's schedule.
Most of our students are not in the gym. They'll be in classrooms. So it'll be a normal day.
He adds the school nurse is in close touch with city health officials, but they don't expect a repeat of whatever it was that sickened people last weekend. Robin Culverwell, KYW News Radio.
Traffic next.
Your 401k is turning to dust. Your IRA is wasting away. The U.S. Treasury is printing funny money, paper dollars like mad. And every single day, your net worth is worth less and less. Widespread fear of hyperinflation is coming down on you like a sledgehammer. Do something now before it's too late. Buy gold direct from United Gold Group.
Since 2001, the U.S. dollar has lost roughly 40% in global markets. At the same time, gold prices have quadrupled, with gold already hitting over 90.
Susan and visit your Nissan dealer for an express service oil change at select locations. $29.95. No appointment needed. 30 minutes or less guaranteed. Free multi-point inspection included. Visit your nearest Nissan dealer for more details.
Chef Lowe's Villa Barolo in Warrington offers authentic Italian cuisine, European-style raw bar, fresh whole fish fillet table side, and wild organic game meat. 215-491-9370.
The Capital Health Center for Digestive Health offers the latest diagnostic tests and treatments for the most complex GI conditions. It's advanced GI care in a comfortable and convenient setting located in the Hopewell Princeton area. But the Capital Health Center for Digestive Health is about more than just an address. It's about people, like Dr.
Conventional gastroenterologist, therapeutic endoscopist. I perform advanced procedures for the testing and non-surgical treatment of digestive disorders and cancer. I perform some of the most sophisticated procedures to help test and treat conditions like Barrett's esophagus, gastric polyps, pancreatitis, pancreatic cysts, GI tumors, large colon polyps, and more. I'm extremely proud to be part of such a strong and passionate team bringing this advanced level of GI care to patients in the region.
Dr. Jason Rodart and the Capital Health Center for Digestive Health, providing advanced GI care to the region. To learn more, visit us online at capitalhealthgi.com. The Capital Health Center for Digestive Health, advanced GI care for the new address.
Here's your KYW AccuWeather 5-day forecast. We have a new flood warning posted for the entire listening area until 4 a.m. Rain all night long, changing over to a slushy coating to an inch, well, north and west of the city. 34 is your low, a sunny 46 tomorrow. Friday, a sunny 50. Saturday, more sunshine, 42. Sunday, sunny and 41. Monday, mostly sunny and 46. Right now, 47 degrees, windy on the mall, headed down to 34. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. This is KYW, the news center on your radio dial, online at CBSPhilly.com and on the CBS Philly app for iPhone and Android. Good evening, I'm Pat Todd. Quentin Clyde at the editor's desk. In the news at this hour, convicted cop killer Mumia Abu-Jamal will now be transferred from death row into the general population as the Philadelphia prosecutors decided to end their 3-decades-long quest to put Abu-Jamal to death for the murder of Officer Daniel Faulkner. KYW News Time, 8:46. Ron Corbin's here with...
As the first period ended,
The Buffalo turnover. Ron Voracek walking right in. Left wing passing. Talbot scores. Talbot gets Ryan Miller down in a face plant, and Talbot fires it by for his first goal in 9 games.
and just before that, the Sabres had scored 2 quickies. The first goal of the game came off the stick of former Flyer Billy Leno. Buffalo 3, the Flyers 1 in the second period. Also in the second, Ottawa 2, Washington 1. Moving on to college basketball in the second half, Temple 74, Toledo 52. LaSalle also in the second half, leading Houston 83-49. All these games are in the second half. St. Joe's 66, Boston U 57, Penn in front of Delaware 55-44. Elsewhere, second half, Lafayette 53, Penn State 49, third-ranked Duke leading Colorado State 78-55, Louisville 72, IUPUI 51. Number 9, Wisconsin leading Green Bay in the first half, 31-17. Second half, 10th-ranked Florida 57, and they trail Arizona 59-57. The Big East has introduced Boise State, San Diego State, Houston SMU, and Central Florida as new members effective 2013. Big East Commissioner John Marinato.
The creation of a Western Division in the sport of football is yet another example and probably the boldest of all of its moves. It creates for us truly the first national conference in the history of the NCAA, spanning from coast to coast.
And Connecticut basketball coach Jim Calhoun says he wants Temple in the Big East. The Dolphins are up next for the Eagles, who are getting ready for that weekend trip to Miami. Here's KYW's Tom.
Among the Eagles on the practice field Wednesday was cornerback Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, who has been sidelined with a high ankle sprain, and Andy Reid says the quarterback is making progress.
The high ankle sprains are a little tricky, so we just got to see how it works out. He went through the workout on Monday, and we'll see how he does today.
Reid is more confident about Michael Vick's return, adding that barring a setback, his number 1 quarterback will start against the Dolphins on Sunday. With the Eagles, I'm Tom Maloney, KYW News Radio.
Jeff Garcia signed with the Houston Texans and will be their number 3 quarterback behind rookie T.J. Yates and Jake Stallone. That's sports. I'm Ron Corbin, KYW News Radio.
Up next on KYW, a new dinosaur exhibit opens to the public.
Not even Jurassic Park, you get a sense of how big they were.
At the Franklin Institute.
Looks like